how many people in this world do you love and love you back? And if the answer is more than one, then guess what? You probably want a bundle, because the bundle will give you a better saving. That is the best approach. So for example, if you're on a blue plan and there is the premium pack, there's the family pack, and there's the single pack, for example, I want you to have a business mindset. I don't want you to say, hey, let's get in with the cheapest way. No, come in with what you need. If you say, look, I don't need a Helo, there are ways. If you say, look, I need 1 Helo, if I need 3 Helos, if I need 10 Helos, you decide what you need, and based on what you need, guess what? There will be a corresponding package. For myself and my family, there's my wife, there's my kids. So guess what? The premium pack made more sense to me, because each pack that you buy gives you biggest savings. My goal is to save money. Hopefully you guys like to save money as well. And at the same time, I want those people involved to have those packs. So when it comes to the packages, guys, when I share that in a presentation, I simply say, how many people do you love and love you back? Count in your fingers. Well, that will most likely be the pack that you might want to get to give you the biggest savings. So I'm going to talk between blue and red a lot. First thing to do is go into the pay plan country list and see if you're red or blue, and look at your corresponding numbers to see if it's 250, 500 for red, 100, 500, 60, 250 for the red, or blue 100, 500, 62, 250. Not 252, 250. And I'll go through that in a second. But guys, so when you start, you have 3 options. Option A, B, and C. You'll see. A means, hey, that you just want to refer people to use these products. That works in the blue plan. You can refer people and earn commissions. In the red plan, for you to become a team member, you need to purchase a pack. The second option is to sign a CRP, which means that, the second option is you just want to be a customer. So if you just want to be a customer, you can buy the product, but if you are a customer, you can only buy single products. You can't buy the bundles, which is savings. So, and the third option is that, hey, I want to refer people and I want to get products for myself. If you want to do those two, you get access to the bundles. Now, in the blue plan and red plan, you have different options, right? Now, you have to clearly look at the SV. SV stands for sales volume. You got to clearly look at the sales volume that gives you that percentage. So let's get into the red plan right now. So if you're on the red plan, and there's the red plan, there is the 250, 500, there is the 100, 500, and there's the 60, 250. This refers to you being a team member partner, and this refers to you to be a team member executive. A team member partner gives you a 10% commission on the dual team, and a team member executive gives you a 20% commission on the dual team. So very simple. For the red plan, if you come in with a pack that's 250 volume, 100 volume, or 60, that gives you 10%. So how do you know if you are 250, 100, 60? Once again, go to country pay plan list. Look at your country. If your country is 100, 500, then the package that you buy with 100 points gives you 10%. The package that you buy with 500 points gives you 20%. So that's how you do between the 10 and 20% for the red. Now for the blue, it's very simple, it's very similar. For the blue plan, there's only 2. There's the 100, 500, and there is the 60 and 250. Now, just remember this. Red, for simplicity reasons, red means buy and blue means sell. So the primary difference between the red and blue is that requirements are based on the red, what you buy, on the blue, what you sell. That's the main difference. So in the blue plan, this refers to team member partner at 10%. Once again, this refers to team member executive at 20%. Well, this time for the blue is not based on what you buy, it's based on what you sell. So, if you come into the business and you sign as a blue member, you sign a CRP, you are a member under blue plans once you sign that CRP and you are active for 30 days. I'll talk about the active status a little bit later, but I just want to say for the blue plan, you're active for 30 days. But for you to earn the commission, you need to be what we call a team builder. And I'll talk about that in a second as well. In the team builder, this is you. When you sell 100 on the left and 100 on the right, personal sales, meaning that people you personally introduced to the business, you sold on the left 100 and on the right 100, you are a team member partner at 10%. And I'll talk in a second as well what is a binary, because you have some newbies here, some new people here, you're not sure what a binary or dual team is. I'll share that with you in a second. This is what you call, this is a team builder partner because you are at 10%. But everyone, you should aim to become a team builder executive where this is you and you sell at least 500 left, 500 left and right. Now this gives you 20%, this gives you 10%. So in the blue plan, ladies and gentlemen, when you sell 500 left, 500 right personally, you are at 20%. Now, how do you get from a team builder partner to a team builder executive? You just keep on selling to your personal people you introduce. So you might sell personally to 5 more people here that you personally introduce into the business. And this is an open-ended time frame. And I'll talk about periods in a second, but in our company, we do nothing monthly. Everything is based on periods or cycles. So if you hear me say cycle or you hear me say period, it's the same thing. It's basically, and I'll talk about the closing, soft closing, it's basically a Tuesday, Los Angeles Standard Time to a Tuesday, Los Angeles Standard Time, Los Angeles Eastern Pacific Standard Time, sorry, Pacific Standard Time, Los Angeles, California. Now, so this is an open time frame. You can bring this person this week, next month, 6 months. As long as you accumulate 500, and on this side, maybe you sign a person on a family pack with 500 points, for example, this puts you at a personal of over 500, now you're upgraded to 20%, and you're upgraded to team builder executive. See, what you see here, guys, is based on someone you personally introduce. So if this person, so let's say this person here brought in 500 here and 500 here. This person is a team builder executive, but you are not, because these sales was not directly from you. For you to be a team builder executive, the 500 left and right has to come from you personally. But don't worry, in terms of the compensation plan, all volume, left and right, counts towards what we call your TVC, team volume commission. So, this is the difference between the blue plan, red plan, to tell you the difference between the 100 and 500 and the 60 and 250. Obviously, this is the 100 and 500 example. For the 60 and 250, all you got to do to be a team builder executive, make this 250, team builder executive, sell 250. And in the blue plan, for team builder partner, is 60 left and right.